I'm going to take the time to talk about the identity, the physical, even physical description of this Antichrist. And this is just, I don't know how many videos it's going to take, but I'm going to try to do as quick as possible. We're going to be looking at this Iraqi dinar. We're going to be looking at something in Job and something in Daniel. We might go somewhere else in the scriptures if it kind of builds up to that. But this information will connect to the series that I'm already on. Starting at about video 15 of Serpent Egg, you can see the details that are going to give us the foundation support for what I'm going to say here. What I want to do is I want to kind of connect this to this understanding that we got with these lions already. And in that series, we've understood that the symbolism in the Bible for these lions is being used or shared between both types of beings, the fallen sons of God and the unfallen sons of God. You'll see that when the fallen sons of God are symbolized as lions, just like they are in Revelation as the locusts are further symbolized as horses, and then we see the horses themselves are symbolized as lions' heads, the teeth of lions, all of this stuff. So whenever the fallen sons of God are symbolized as lions, it's always predatory, fierce, angry lions. When it's the unfallen, faithful sons of God, it's these more peaceful, loving, but yet strong in spirit lions, just like Jesus Christ represented as the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah. Well, you could see that another way. He's going to be the conqueror of these fallen lions, in which we see described here in Job in just a moment here. So that's the point. We're going to use the understanding of the lions as the fallen sons of God, which will give us a description that will pair up with the physical identity of the supposed return of these ANNUNAKI gods, in which the Antichrist is the king over. So let's go ahead and look at this here. This is the Iraqi dinar. Many of you guys understand, if you've watched this channel, that this is a biblical blueprint for what they plan to do. Now, even further in understanding what's come to my attention, that this is one complete world age cycle. This is the beginning of the Genesis event, the serpent, the seeding, and then we go through the biblical history, and then here we have the pale horse, which is in Revelation, death and hell was its rider. And we've revealed who that was, and that's going to be Dan. Dan is the pale horse. So we go from the beginning of a singular world age to the ending of a singular world age, which we're just looking at one cycle. We find out that there's been 7 of these cycles since Genesis, and it takes it about 5,125 years to complete, which brings us right to this ending of this age, which is going to be the 13th Baktun, which ends on December 21st, 2012. Am I telling you that at the exact moment of 21st, 2012, something goes down? Nah, I'm not telling you that. Because the way the cycles of time work is that we're actually still in that time now, and then we'll be in that time well after December for many, many, many years. Because the cycles of time are so strong, they're so large, that they just don't instantly click like the second hands of a clock. So think of it like this. Think about a race of buses, of city street passenger buses, long buses, and they're racing down the street. When the bus crosses the finish line, the back of the bus does not cross the finish line until sometime after the front of the bus does. So it's not an instantaneous event. If we were to blow this up into a macro understanding, as the calendar is shifting to this moment, we still find out that some of the age is still back here, and then we find out that some of the age is still here. You've got to get to an apex point before they can consider the age fully shifted. So December 21st, 2012 is an apex point. But in reality, we're still within the twilight and simultaneously within the dawning of another new age. It'll take some few hundred years for Aquarius to finally actualize, for us to be fully within the age of Aquarius. But by the Mayan calendar, they specifically end it at this time at the 13th Baktun for multiple reasons. One, because of all of these conjunctions, one being the cosmic center in which our planet through the ecliptic is going to align, which, you know, at least even in our whole solar system through the ecliptic is going to align. But enough said about that. Let's get into this understanding here. And that's going to take me a few videos. We're going to look into this understanding of what's happening here, and it will further help us understand what we're going to see in Job. I'll be back.